Hello and welcome to Rando Tech Info. So today we're going to be talking about the Sprint T-Mobile merger, specifically what this is going to look like for you and what you need to do if you are currently a Sprint or T-Mobile customer. So let's go ahead and get into it. So first off, what do you have to do if you are a Sprint or T-Mobile customer? The answer is nothing. You don't have to do anything. Your plan is going to stay the same. The stores are going to stay the same. In fact, T-Mobile had to promise that they wouldn't have any price increases and that their plans would not change. They had to do this. They had to make this promise, in fact, to the U.S. Justice Department in order to get the merger approved. So you're good there. If you're on Sprint, your plan's not going to change, at least not anytime soon. You might get to see some additional benefits like T-Mobile customers get, like Netflix for free and that kind of thing. But price increases, plan changes are not going to be a concern, at least not anytime remotely soon. Now, the one caveat to this that could be a little bit different is if you are on one of Sprint's prepaid network options, which consists of Virgin and Boost Mobile. Part of the agreement that T-Mobile had to make with the U.S. Justice Department was that it would sell off those two arms of Sprint or sub-businesses of Sprint to another competitor or to another business. That business is Dish. So Dish apparently is going to try to get into the mobile business using the scraps, for lack of a better word, or the leftovers from this deal, which are Virgin and Boost Mobile. So while on the surface this might seem a little bit weird, Dish is actually getting to use T-Mobile's network for the next 7 years. They get to piggyback and use their network for the next 7 years. So this could be interesting. Dish could wind up being a player in the space eventually. Who knows? But as of right now, that's how it's going to look. This stuff is going over to Dish. You probably won't see any changes in the super immediate future, but you'll probably see changes in a more immediate future than regular Sprint or T-Mobile customers. A little piece of good news is that you might start seeing improvement in your coverage sooner rather than later. So most phones made in the last couple of years can utilize most of the 3G and 4G frequency bands used by both carriers. So since the hardware can support it, that means they can start sharing each other's network frequency bands sooner rather than later. So it's very possible that in the next few months, your coverage with T-Mobile or Sprint, based on whichever carrier you're on, will start to improve because they will be sharing each other's networks. One thing you do need to be aware of is that the newer the phone you have, the more frequency bands it will be able to utilize. So for example, T-Mobile's ultra-low frequency band, band 71, was not used by too many phones just a year and a half ago. But a lot of the newer phones made for the US market do use it. So that's just one example. The newer the phone, the more bands you'll probably be able to use. 5G is obviously the stickiest wicket here. So because 5G hasn't been around that long, obviously newer phones are going to be able to take advantage of 5G much better than older phones. Whether your 5G phone will be able to use T-Mobile's band 71 low band 5G or its millimeter wave 5G or Sprint's mid-band 5G, all of that will kind of depend on the model of the phone. So 5G is the one that's kind of the biggest variable right now as far as whether the conversion will benefit you or not as a T-Mobile or Sprint customer. But once again, 4G and 3G, you should start seeing those improvements, I would say sometime over the next few months. That's what there is to know as of right now about the Sprint or T-Mobile merger. As things change, if minor things change in the next few weeks or so, I might pin a comment down below to kind of keep you guys informed of that. Major things happen in the next few months, I will probably make a new follow-up video, let you guys know what's going on that way. If you have any information yourself or any specific questions you want to know about the merger, please drop those down in the comments and let me know, and I will get back to you about that. As always, I hope you found this video useful. Thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Rando Tech Info.